Definition of business. Enterprise or business is an activity or activities where selling goods or services to consumers to make a profit. In implementing a business, sellers and buyers both benefit. Sellers gain profits from sales of business products, while buyers benefit from the products purchased. Getting started is not an easy thing. As an entrepreneur, you are required to be able to sell products to consumers. The more products sold, the more profits increase. Why should you start a business? How to start a new business is not easy. There are many obstacles and challenges that must be overcome to become a successful entrepreneur. But why do many people choose to struggle hard in building a business? The following are reasons why you should start a business immediately. 1. Freedom and discretion. Working alone is definitely freer and more flexible than working with other people. When we work in a particular office or company, we feel dependent on the company and must comply with all applicable rules while working. In contrast to setting up a business, we are free to innovate and determine the choice of rules in our personal business. So one of the reasons people choose to set up a business rather than work is because of freedom and flexibility. 2. Limited job opportunities. According to the Central Statistics Agency, BPS, in Indonesia the number of people living in poverty has reached 6.87 million people. This number will continue to increase every year. One of the contributing factors is the inadequate availability of job opportunities. Therefore, these conditions encourage someone to start a business. Apart from that, becoming an entrepreneur can have a great opportunity to help other people by opening new job opportunities. 3. Earn additional income. Day by day the prices of basic necessities are increasing. However, this does not result in increased salaries or income. These conditions sometimes force us to work harder to be able to adjust income and expenses well. Therefore, many workers start building businesses as a side income. 4. As an investment in old age. Setting up a business at a young age can be an investment in old age. The business you start will grow to have employees. When business operations are able to run without interference from the business owner, then you just have to enjoy the profits from the business that has been started. 15 ways to start a business. For those of you who are still confused about how to start a new business, here are various ways to start a business that can be put into practice directly. 1. Rise of the market. Before starting a business, you must do market research. This needs to be done to ensure that the business chosen has prospects and understands the competitive landscape in that business. Market research can be done by surveying products that the target market likes, market prices, marketing methods, advantages and disadvantages of products sold by competitors, and the like. 2. Form a team. One of the keys to success in starting a business is having the support of a strong team because it is impossible for us to do everything ourselves. You must form a team with solid human resources and have one vision. 3. Create products and business models. The product is the main thing that will be sold to buyers. You have to make or choose quality products, but at friendly prices. Apart from that, you also have to create a business model from the product that has been determined. A business model can be started by determining the target market, product features, services, marketing, and the like. 4. Capital. Most large businesses require capital. Even though there are businesses that do not require capital, such as resellers and dropshippers, these online businesses still require capital in the form of energy and thoughts. Apart from energy and mental capital, financial capital is also important to prepare. Because there are many requirements that must be prepared before opening a business. There are many ways to get capital. Start by using personal money, looking for investors, or borrowing money from the bank. 5. Determine the business vision and mission. Determining the vision and mission in business is important to determine the direction of future business goals. Even though the way the business is started is still home-based, you have to decide from the start. So that when the business is running, there are clear goals to be achieved in the future. So you don't just run a business. Having a business vision and mission encourages you to have business targets. Without a vision and mission, the goals of the business will be difficult to achieve. 6. Confidence. Start to solidify your heart more before deciding on a business. If you are still half-hearted when starting a business, you will easily accept the situation. Instead of being successful, the business you build stops halfway. So being confident in your choice of doing business is very important to have. 7. Creative and innovative. As an entrepreneur, you are required to think creatively and innovatively. Because this character is needed in developing a business. When you face competition with competitors, you have to be creative in marketing or innovative in developing products. 8. Self is regularly organized. Start by getting used to being more organized and organized. These characteristics will really help you in managing a large business in the future. 9. Be diligent in taking notes. Record all important things obtained while starting the business. There must be a lot of advice from other people, mistakes that can be used as evaluations, and challenges that will be faced in starting a business. By diligently recording every important thing, you will not only inherit a company but also your experience. 10. Focus on one business first. Pursuing additional income does not mean having to have many businesses at once. Don't rush to set up another business when the business you are building is not yet stable. 11. Mentally strong. The main thing in starting a business is to have a strong mentality. Because there will be many obstacles when setting up a business. Maybe this can weaken your business mentality. 12. Willing to accept risks. How to start your next business by being willing to accept business risks. There are many risks in business that must be known from the start. Starting from the risk of loss, dissatisfied customers, fraud, and other risks. 13. Be open to any evaluation. Being open to evaluation and input is necessary as a way to start a business. By being someone who is always open to criticism and advice from other people, you will have insight and knowledge in developing your business. Regularly evaluate the shortcomings of the business that has been run. 14. Study hard. How to start a business by having a high learning ethos and not being easily satisfied. In reality, many entrepreneurs learn while running a business. Because in business there will always be problems that need to be resolved. To solve it, you need knowledge and advice from other people. So don't stop learning. 15. Action. How to start a business sometimes requires direct practice. Action. As you run your business, you will learn by yourself. For example, if you have started a business, it turns out that your product is not selling well on the market. In this problem you will be encouraged to find a solution to the problem. How to determine business capital at the beginning. Before starting a new business, first determine whether the type of business you want to run requires capital or not. If you need capital, determine the appropriate capital so you don't lose out later. Here's how to determine business capital at the start. 1. Write down all the requirements needed for the business. The first step in determining capital is to write down all the requirements needed for the business. By writing it down you will know clearly what needs to be prepared so that nothing is missed. 2. Do price research on needs. After writing down all the needs for the business, then carry out a price survey on the market. Try to look for the cheapest price so that the capital and selling price are not too high. Besides looking for the cheapest price, make sure the quality remains so as not to disappoint customers. 3. Total price of all needs. Carrying out price research will allow you to know the prices of business needs on the market. Next is the total price of all business needs so that you will get the amount of capital needed. If the amount of capital is too large and does not match your financial capabilities, it is best to reduce the needs that are not too important.